All right, guys, quarterfinals will be starting in a moment. We're waiting on the computers to be reset, and they just have been. We have Devin Fogel, recently adult bowler, against Rob Yao. Devin, over there on 47, has just started out with a 7-10 split and gone 1-1. Now going to be RJ Hodges leading off in this quarterfinal round against Colby DeAntoniis, the two-time winner. All right, here's RJ in the first. .610. RJ looking for star number 1. RJ at the 610, got it. First frame now for the Colby DeAntoniis. Whoa, okay. Remember when his father did that very early on in Duck Pins Forever days at Southwest. It was on like lanes 29 and 30. He did the same hit. Rocket pocket for the 6-9-10, and Colby's got it. What an interesting first ball hit that was. The other quarterfinal matches, we have John Green against Noah Mitchell and Matt Buckingham against Colton Gu. Colby waiting on a ball to come back. I'll take this moment to remind you that you should become a Duck Pins Forever Pro member, $10 a month. You get access to the Duck Pins Forever archives, which are all that cool stuff. And you can also get access to the membership badges in the chat, as well as the custom Duck Pins Forever emojis. Yeah, all that for $10 a month. All right, here's Colby in the second on a spare. Solid 7. You want to know why there'll never be 300 in duck pin bowling? That ball doesn't strike. That's why. Until we find the day that that ball can strike every single time, you're not going to have 300.
I look at it this way: back in the 80s and 90s, when they maintained the lanes as good as they did and the houses scored as good as they did, if there wasn't a 300 then, there's not going to be one now. Because these bowling alleys just don't have the time and the people to maintain the lanes like they used to.
It requires a ton of man hours, and even then, it's going to come down to some form of chance or immaculate execution.
And it's different pins too.
Yep.
Nowadays versus back then.
RJ on the spare. Off the side, leaves the 1-6. That's a pin out front. Thank you, Steve Holzner, for the Deadwood clear. Now we'll carry on with RJ shooting the 1-6. RJ for the spare. Now misses left.
Can't see it on the tee, well, you see the pins, but Rob Yao down there with open triple to start the game. Got a pretty good lead.
No mercy on the former youth bowler. Devin literally just moved up, like, I guess, weeks ago to the adult leagues. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's definitely
I
younger.
believe Rob Yao is the oldest left, and he is not exactly antique.
What's Rob? 33, 32, 34.
And there's no one else in their 30s.
No, not even close.
I think Matt's like.
Colton, well, how old's Colton? He's probably in his mid
Yeah,
20s, right?
so is Matt Buckingham.
Yeah. So even still.
Good try, open frame for RJ. Right. Wood ball for RJ. We'll take 10. So 9 box and 10 box on that trip to the lanes. Colby with a 2-pin lead after 2. Plus this.
Great ball, wow.
And another reason that there will never be 300 in duckpin bowling, that ball doesn't strike. That should easily be a double for Colby, but duckpin does its thing, and we end up with 9 spare.
That was a beautiful pitch.
And not in that case, Colby actually misses it.
If he was going to miss one this game, that's the time to do it. He's got a pretty good lead here.
He misses twice.
That's uncommon with him. I think it's safe to say he'll bounce back right here in this frame. Got Rob Yao down there on 47, 48, 97 first half, 107 plus in the sixth.
4th frame for Colby to read the rule book. Wow. They're trying hard to deny Colby. I mean, that should be 3 in a row. That should be 3 strikes in a row. It's 3 bombs for 9.
Looks like we need a ball return at 44.
All right, 9-pin for Colby. See if he can make this one. And he does. Spare in the 4th, 57 plus.
Salary out of this place. Tour director, husband of the year.
Yeah.
AMF employee.
It won't be much.
Off the salary.
Tough break there on a light hit. 5-6 for RJ.
No, it's a big moment for guys that have never been on the bracket or never made it this far. It's a lot of nerves, a lot of pressure. You got a lot of people standing back watching.
Right.
It's just you and one other guy. Nobody around you.
Yeah. No teammate to help.
Exactly, and the nerves get to you. But I always tell people, the more you get there, the easier it gets on the nerves. It's all about the experience. Got to get the experience to get to be able to win in those moments. I'm always impressed by guys like Colby that he just comes up and instantly, dominates in these big pressure moments. I know he's a great bowler, but he transitioned from youth to adult and succeeds in all these big moments out of just his talent, and it doesn't get to him. It's impressive. John Green, same way. Young guy comes up, gets in big moments, succeeds. Colton, there's a lot of these young guys now. We talked about earlier how young this bracket is.
Right.
But for the younger guys like RJ, he's going to learn from these games. He's looking
tough break.
Looking to finish strong here and try to make a run at Colby, but it's all about that experience.
And that ball he actually threw well, just found the wrong side of the head pin.
He did. The last couple frames looked like he was kind of wasn't being aggressive and kind of laying it down a little bit. not getting his arm swing through, and it kind of led him to hit lighter and miss left.
All right, see if RJ can clean up here. 8 box. All right, spare fill for Colby in the 5th. Very light. Is he going to get the 7 to go?
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Wow. That's a freebie right there. You better take advantage of this.
One impressive thing about Colby, I don't know if people realize it. I know he's on every month, I think. He uses the whole lane when he throws his first ball.
Yep.
Depending on how he's feeling, depending on the bowling alley, depending on the lane conditions. He'll come in right to left. He'll come in left to right. He'll come in straight. It doesn't matter to him. He's comfortable at any angle, on any pin. It just depends on that day and that house, and that's very impressive to me.
He also does what I do, and he changes what ball he throws based on what ball of the frame it is. He doesn't throw a matching set for balls 1, 2, and 3. That's the 10-pin bowler in me that has a lighter ball on spares. That ball he's throwing on his spare shot is a much lighter ball than his first ball. His first ball is a 312. That's like a 3.7 or a 3.8.
Makes sense. Helps you get through the ball.
And you get the deflection on spare shots.
Yeah, very true.
Especially like 2-pinners, baby splits, stuff like that.
That makes sense. Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Yeah. And I'll take some credit for John Green's recent increase in performance and average and whatnot. He was having toe drag issues with his bowling shoe. And has switched since to a indoor soccer shoe on his right foot. Oh, slow motion. He'll take it.
It's tough down there on 47-48. Devin's going to have a good game. He's got 117 plus in the 9th.
Yep. Rob needs a 9 box to shut him out.
Yeah, Rob has 149 in the 9th. That's a good game. Yeah, Rob Yao had that early triple to get him a good lead. Devin could never really come back.
Another strike.
Another strike there from
Rob Yao will be in the semis. And that is a pretty good showing, though, for Devin.
Yeah, no, it's a good weekend. He should be happy with that. His first adult tournament.
Another rip for RJ. And this was a T-shirt shot coming up.
Making the cut for Devin and making the bracket. That's pretty awesome.
Come on, RJ, do it.
Oh, he's got a shot.
Oh, great effort.
Turned a little bit on the end there. I thought he had it. All right, so Rob Yao's going to have 60. He's got 67 right now. He's got 168, so he's going to advance to the Final Four there. Somebody down there, Nick, I'm looking, Colton Goo, I believe.
Poor Colby.
4-bagger.
Yeah, I heard a couple.
4 or 5-bagger, I can't tell. 4-bagger? Colton's got a 4-bagger against Matt Buckingham.
Thankfully, he doesn't need him right now, but Colby cannot buy a strike. Colby could very easily be on a 200 game here if these 9 drops are carrying. I mean, he could be on 290.
Yes, and what's funny about this game is next game, all those 9s may turn into strikes, still in the same exact ball.
Right, just break left 9 drops.
But again, to your point, this is why there'll never be a 300 game.
Right. There's another one.
Another beautiful ball. I mean, he's not even getting much pin action. You know, it's just 9
throw another strike.
Yes, 5-bagger down there. It looks like he went split, 5-bagger.
Colby misses that one. Again, good thing he doesn't need them.
I just think that's you break that many singles, you're going to miss them.
All right, final score on 47-48 is Rob Yale. I don't know where it went.
168
to 140-ish. It went away.
Yeah, 168 to 144 for Rob and Devin. Great weekend to Devin. That's awesome. like Colton broke a 9 on his 5-bagger down there.
Can
Broke a single.
raise our re-rack count.
All right, there we go. You at home watch and take another sip. Got a little barn burner.
Oh,
here
and
in the
another
middle.
sip.
Oh, there it
Two
goes
for
again.
one sipper there.
I think RJ should just shoot it like that.
And Colby's not gonna let him.
We got a little barn burner here in the middle against Noah and John Green.
Yeah, it's a red dot fest.
John has, looks like 91?
98 in the 8th.
98 in the 8th, and Noah has 70.
82 in the 8th.
82 in the 8th.
Yeah, so 16
It's hard
pin
to read,
game.
yeah. So John's winning that one, but a lot of splits up there in that game.
Trying to see what Colton is on. 1 second.
All right, see if RJ can try to finish strong here. Great ball for 9
Nope.
pin, spin out. Nope.
Colton is 188 plus in the 9th.
Okay.
So looking like 200.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have 200 game down there on that one. That's not shocking based off of how well he threw the ball against Scott.
Yeah, mind you, Colton won here last year shooting a 200 in the final. He's
Yeah.
one of the 5 people to ever do that in a pop weight final.
Colton, he's definitely doesn't shy away from the big moment. The big moments, he usually those big games. He's a great bowler, and it seems like he gets better the bigger the moment. You know.
Right.
Oh,
That's not 9.
well, either way, Colby's going to advance from this one.
And oh boy,
So we're gonna have Colby and Rob Yao, and it looks like
it'll be John Green and Colton.
John Green and Colton. Yeah, look, John Green threw a strike up there in the 9th, so he's gonna win that one. So yeah, it's gonna be a good Final Four here with Colby and Rob and John and Colton.
All 4 of them are making it to the semifinals, not by accident.
And as I mentioned earlier in the
And another
broadcast,
9 drop.
John Green going for his first star today. He's got to get one on the pop weight, and it's going to come. It's going to come. Will it be today? We'll find out, but it's definitely going to come. All right, so Colby converts on his 8th single of the game,
And take a sip.
and we need another one. All right, Nick's running down to see what Colton had there.
205.
Colton had 205. Wow, great game. Great game by Colton down there. That's the second 200 on the day.
Third.
200. Who had the other one?
246, 203.
Who had 2 or 3 down there?
Jason Sagi.
Oh, Segi at 200?
Yep.
Okay, very cool. So third one on the day, third one on the weekend.
So he threw a strike in the 10th. He needed another strike in 9 to beat David Hughes in total pinfall to make the bracket. He went off the side.
Okay.
Well, Colby limps to the end to shoot 152.
Yeah, it's a great game there by Colby though. Just grind through it, no strikes.
Hey, RJ.
9 spare breaks, ripped the middle, one in the 9th frame.
Unfortunately, John Green finished with 124, went 8 on, 8 out, and Noah Mitchell has doubled in the 10th and could shoot 121.
Wow. So yeah, your Final Four is going to be Colton Gu and John Green and Colby DeAntoniis and Rob Yao. So
What, that? Yeah. My chin just hiding.